Hello and welcome to the channel. If you haven't done so already, make sure to like and subscribe. I don't know what you're waiting for, but anyway, go do it now. I'll wait. All right, good job. You did it. And throw the video a like. I appreciate that so much. So the Acura Integra is up for pre-sale to 500 people, and those 500 people, if they do pre-order the vehicle and purchase it, they will be receiving NFT. Yay! So excited for NFTs. But unfortunately, this video, some of you may not like it. That's fine. That's fair. You know, you are allowed to have your opinion. This is all my opinion. To me, I feel like the Acura Integra is just re well, they just brought it back just to sell it as the name. There's really nothing special about the vehicle. It's got the same 1.5 engine that the Civic has. It has the same amount of horsepower, 200 and 192 in torque. Maybe it's tuned a little bit differently, but so far from what I've seen, it's pretty much identical to the SI. And the only difference is the price is a little bit more, starting at $30,000. And yeah, so let's go ahead and compare the two. The interior wise looks exactly like the SI, like all the other Civic. The only things that I can say that it might be different is the seats and the materials that are used in the seats. But when and the colors, obviously, the colors of the seats are also different too. You have the beige interior as well as the red interior for the seats wise, but everything else just looks like the SI, unfortunately. But people will still buy it. It's still gonna sell. There's only three trims available, and those are the ones that I told you guys about. And the vehicle colors, we're gonna go over those also. Like I said, there's nothing really special about this car. I was hoping that it would be a little bit more performance wise better than the SI, and somewhere close to the Type R, but it's the same as the SI. It just puts them in pretty much equal playing fields. Same engine, same performance, same interiors. What makes it special? The only thing that's different is the exterior and the Integra badge. Other than that, it's just a glorified Civic in a different shell. So there you go. You may not like the opinion, but that's what it is. So here's another shot that I got. This is just a side by side comparison. As you can see, there's no difference. Even the console right here is completely the same. Nothing different about it. Maybe, like I said, the material on the seats, but other than that, it's literally identical. And the H and A on the steering wheel, but that's about it. Like button panels or buttons, how it's laid out, pretty much identical. Since this is the manual transmission version, which you have three drive modes. The three drive modes are available on all the other trims too, like the CVT. But what's not available is rev matching, because if you have the CVT, you don't need no rev matching. We don't need no stinking rev matching over here. So that's not available. And also independent drive modes, that's also available on the stick shift, so you can mix and match whatever performance you want to do on the vehicle, so you can do that. And then another thing that I have here is colors. I actually like the colors. um, it looks nice. The- Especially the white with the red interior. um, anyway, so here's your spec sheets, which you should be seeing right here on my screen. Um, the A spec with technology package, obviously you get everything because that is the cream de la creme, the top of the line, the best of the best. So you're getting everything: Alexa built in, head-up display HUD, wireless charging pad, three or sorry, two, no, I'm sorry, three USB Type C's and one USB Type A, eight-way power driver seats. So that's not available on the top trim, which makes no sense. 12-way power driver seat positions. Oh, okay, so you get 12 instead of 8. Oh, with two memory positions. So that's only available for the manual transmissions. 4-way power front passenger seats. What else here? And then, of course, keyless remote engine start. It's only available on the CVT version of the car. And as you can see the specs here, 200 horsepower at 6,000 RPM, 192 pounds of torque, which is the same thing the SI has. And close ratio 6-speed manual transmission with rev matching and limited slip diff, same thing the SI have. Sport tuned continuously variable transmission, CVTs with pedal shifters, which is a not a fan of CVTs, but they just keep trying to shove them down our throats. But no doubt about it, the Integra will sell, and I'm sure that they will sell out their 500 pre-orders that they put available. So if you're interested in it, you can go ahead and just go to Acura's website, and you can pre-order yourself a Acura Integra and be one of the first 500, and they will give you an NFT as well too. So here we go. So these are obviously the three trims that was leaked, and it's obviously true now. So you get the CVT with the A-Spec with technology package, and then you have four different colors, and I'm sure they're going to charge premium for some of the colors, just like they're charging a premium on the um, Honda side, or the Civic side. They're charging premium for certain colors. I'm sure they'll do the same thing here. So you can choose whatever color that you want with different interior. With the red interior, you get the gray with the red, and then you have the blue, Apex blue with the orchid interior, which I think it looks ugly because it looks kind of like a beige looking color, you know. And then I think I clicked right here where you get to see a little bit more. Um, Same thing, 200 horsepower turbocharged engine, 6-speed manual transmission, three drive modes, sport individual mode. So that's the same thing that's going to be available on the Integra. Um, but yeah, and then obviously all these stuff is going to be standard on the Integra as well too. So for me, to be honest, there's really nothing special about the Integra. Nothing. Yeah, so there's nothing special about it. You know, it's just the name. That's all it is. The name. The exterior is completely different, unless Honda is going for the whole global platform like Subaru does. And what that means is all their vehicles are pretty much standardized, similar in every single way. Like the interior of WRX looks the same as the interior on the Forester, the Outback, the Accent. They all are pretty much the same interior, unless they're going for that with the Acura brand. um it's their prerogative. They can do whatever they want. It's up to the consumer to either accept that or go somewhere else and spend their money somewhere else. So the Acura Integra is going to be starting at $30,000, and I don't know if I don't think that's including destination, so it might be a little bit more, maybe 31, 32 after destination. And the Honda Civic Si is about $28,000. Now, I'm sure, like I said before, the materials inside the vehicle, like the seats wise, it may be a little bit more, you know, comforting or comfort or, nice and, feels good because it's a luxury brand. And maybe the suspension system as well too is going to be completely different. Um, those are the things that I can think of on top of my head that'll be completely opposite of the Civic Si, because Acura is a luxury brand and they try to push that as much as possible, that they're luxurious. So obviously you're going to be paying a little bit more for that luxury and the name. So far from what I've seen from the Integra, there's nothing special here. Nothing at all. I would prefer, if I was in the market and I had the choice of whether to pick the um the Honda Civic Si or the Acura Integra. If you know me, you already know which one I would pick. I would pick the Honda Civic Si, especially since it's manual transmission and I don't have to go to the top trim to pick a manual transmission with the Acura Integra, which it's going to be like what? Close to Type R money. At that point, I might as well just save a few coins and just buy myself a Type R. I want to say that I'm going to be, I don't know, I'm going to try to make a guess here. When it comes to price, I don't know. I don't think that they want to price it too high. 34,000, it's kind of pushing it. Anything higher than that, then you're looking at almost the Type R money, because obviously there's going to be a new Type R, and I'm gonna guess that one's probably going to be around $39,000, creeping into $40,000 range, depending on what kind of price for performance that we're going to be getting. So it makes no sense for them to price this a little bit too high, especially on the touring model or the highest of the highest, which is the manual transmission version of the vehicle. So 34,000, that's a little bit steep, but that's good. I think that's a good price range for it to be the highest with the manual transmission, and you get everything. Now, if they start going a little bit higher, 34, $37,000, that's way too much money. At that point, you might as well save your money and just purchase the Type R, regardless of what the price is going to be. And if you can find a dealership that'll sell it to you for the MSRP price, then that's good too. But so far, the Acura is just a big disappointment. It's just a Civic wrapped up in a Acura Integra body, pretty much. That's all it is. But we all know this in the past too. Acura is always just kind of like resembles the Civic, um, but performance-wise, it's always had a little bit more performance, at least to my knowledge. At least with that Acura Integra Type R, it always had more power than the Civic Si. Obviously, it's a Type R. But anyway, I digress. If you enjoy the video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I appreciate all the new subs. Welcome to the channel. And we're going to be doing more streams, so more games as well too. So we're doing that as well too. Just trying to give you a little bit of everything. So anyway, have yourself a very blessed day and enjoy the rest of your day. And I'm sorry about delivering the blow. And like I said, this is just my opinion. It may be unpopular, but you know, it has to be said. Somebody has to put these mofos on blast. And if it has to be me, then it has to be me. I'm a long time Honda fan. I have two Honda Civics in my garage. I have a Type R and a 2017 Civic Si. I'm sorry, Civic Sport in my garage. So you can know that I'm a fan. So it just comes from a good place. And I wish that Acura just could have went a little bit different route to differentiate itself from Honda Civic, but unfortunately, they didn't. It's the same thing as a Civic, even the performance wise. 200 horsepower, 192 torque. That's what the SI has, right? Anyway, man, I'm out of here. I waste. Yes, I'm out.